What's up, y'all? Back with another one, man. We are on day 25 of semen retention, and I'm going to tell you about my experience at day 24. Now, you already know, y'all can see, man, I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. My favorite number is 8, but 24 is definitely a monumental number for me in general. But not my super favorite number, but it's definitely a number that it correlates with something sometimes. But what I can tell you, man, is yesterday was a crazy day. And what I mean by that is being on day 24. I know it's random because normally I give you videos about the week or whatever, which I'll do another video later this week because I hit 30 days. My bad, y'all. I dropped my phone. I hit 30 days in 5 days. So what I'm gonna tell you all right now is how semen retention is when you go out. Like, I went out for the first time in a minute yesterday, and when I was walking around, man, I just started feeling all this energy towards me, and it wasn't bad energy. It just was energy that was like letting me know that, hey, man, like this semen retention thing is working. And not even thing, but this semen retention purpose, all of it working. Like, so I went to this one place and linked up with my brother and everything, and it was a lady there. She was older or whatever, but she was like, I can sense your energy. Like, your energy is so good, and like you just protect your peace, stuff like that. I haven't met her at all. Like, didn't even know her from a can of paint. And when she said that, I was like, man, my mind kept telling myself, like, semen retention. Like, that's what I kept saying in my head, like, semen retention. Because when you're on this journey, man, you're not like everybody else, man. Like, most of these dudes around you, men, they jacking off, masturbating, all this other stuff, fapping, smoking, drinking, all this other stuff, right? So when you're not doing this stuff, you are going to stand out in any place you go. And I literally seen that yesterday. Like, man, I'm standing out. And when I went out yesterday, man, it just was so magnetic. The energy was so heightened. And it was just like, I was just like, wow, I can't believe this. So I just want you to know, man, when you get to day 24, heading into 25, into your month, you're going to start to see that big gap with the magnetism. You'll start seeing that, okay? But like I said, we're not doing this for the magnetism. We're not doing this for the attraction. We're doing this to stay on our purpose and stay disciplined. Because I'm not just doing semen retention. I'm also doing no drinking. I'm also doing, obviously, no FAP and everything like that. So for me, no social media. All the social media I utilize is YouTube, like I told you all. So if you want to contact me, you can comment on these videos, of course. And I can respond to you if you want me to do any requests for you all. But far as day 24, man, it was very, very epic. Very epic, man. When I walked in, every room I walked into, every place I walked into yesterday, it was eyes on me or whoever I was with. Like, it was just eyes everywhere, just look. You're not just saying they were just like staring like that. They just, look because some places you walk in, people don't look. They're just, it's a normal day. But when I walked in, man, it was like a magnet coming into a room, and I just was like very, very confident. I didn't do any like cold approach and stuff like that. But what I say, it was like more so people coming toward me. So that's the magnetism part. But I wasn't doing that, right? But I do see some people that's on some semen retention that actually do a lot of outgoing things, which is nothing wrong with that. But those people that do that, that do go out and everything like that, like, you got to have your life, right? So do what you got to do, but at the same time, just make sure that you aren't putting yourself in a tempting situation, because it is people that are doing semen retention, but they also are drinking, right? Stuff like that. So just pick your plan on what you want to do. I feel that if you do semen retention with a monk mode approach, you'll get more out of it than just doing a regular semen retention and doing everything else you want to do, because you're still disciplining yourself, but you're not really disciplining yourself to the maximum potential that you can do. When I think about my semen retention journey, what I do, I think about how a lot of these movie actors and stuff, they get prepped for these movies, right? So like for me, I'm prepping to be the best version of myself. So I have to cut out a lot of things in my life to be the best version of myself, which is my personal movie, right? I have to do what I got to do. Now, if you don't want to get ready for your own movie that you're starring, if you don't want to do that, that's on you. But you know there are things that are hindering you. Like I said in the other video, write down what your biggest distractions are. Write down the things that is taking up the most time that aren't productive. Write down the biggest things that hindered you from being the best version of yourself, hinder you from being the most successful person. Let it be reading, let it be education, let it be your training, your actual physical training, whatever it may be. It's things that hinder you from being your most successful self, and you know what that is for yourself, so you gotta lock in on that as soon as possible. The sooner the better, you know. And I saw a kid the other day at my job, man, and he was disappointed that he couldn't get into the military and stuff, and it was because of his physical fitness, right? And I told him keep his head up, you know what I'm saying, like. Physical fitness is one aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people have different things they have to lock in on, but some stuff is already consistent for you, right? Like, for me, I can go look at my Apple Fitness and see, like, as far as this year, we're about to be in June, I think I didn't probably miss the gym maybe 30 days or something like that. Like, far as, like, the whole 6 months this year, I only been out of the gym a month as far as, like, total days. If you count 2 here, 2 there, or whatever, which is showing that, okay, I'm mostly consistent in the gym. If you take 2 days off every week, you're going to total that up to like around what, like 10 days or whatever, 8 days already from 1 month, right? So I'm on track to like really just doing that type of frequency when it comes to my gym regimen. I know I just ranted on that. I know that. Whatever. We're going to keep going, all right? So, more of the story is, write out whatever is distracting you and what has kept you unsuccessful in your life, okay? And we're talking about day 24, okay? You're going to want to start challenging yourself around this part. The reason why I say that is because when you first start semen retention, you start thinking in your mind that you're not going to be able to hit a certain number, right? And that number, most of the time, is like 30. 30 is like the number where people like don't get to. A lot of people get to 30 and stop and go back to revert. The second hardest number is 60. So if you get to 24, 25, you know you're 5 days out, you probably want to add something to that. So for me, I'm starting to do Whole 30 tomorrow, June 1st. Whole 30. If y'all know what Whole 30 is, you can look it up. It's a diet elimination diet, basically, where you just basically eat meat, vegetables, and fruit, all natural foods. That's it. No bread, no rice, no none of that, right? No grains. And I also am a big supporter of the blood type diet as well. So this, y'all can look that up yourself, whatever your blood type is, and see what it is for you. But I know for me, Whole 30 is the closest thing to my blood type anyway. So it's really something I should have been doing for years. But last time I did it, I lost like almost 20 pounds. And I'm trying to do that again now. So I'm going to get back on it tomorrow. Do Whole 30, okay? So when you get to those latter 20 days, you're going to want to do more discipline-wise. Now, mind you, let's say you was drinking while you're on semen retention. By the time you hit day 20-something, you may be thinking about, man, I may need to cut out drinking because I think it may be hindering me, you know. Or I may need to cut out watching so much TV or whatever. Now I looked at other self-improvement programs throughout this time too that I'm thinking about doing, but I'm not gonna overload myself because I do believe in overload. You want to do what's consistent for you. For me, consistency is the most key with all of this stuff. Those programs out there, man, how you do all this outlandish stuff, I think those really are for people that really are down bad, like people that don't really have a lot of establishment, and that's why they do a reset like that. But if you already got like a established somewhere, you're just trying to trickle off other stuff. Like for me, I'm doing, like I said, doing no social media, no alcohol, no fat, no corn, all that stuff, right? Semen retention. So those are like my things for myself. And obviously no gaming. Gaming was on my list. Took that out, right? So I'm just trying to consolidate that to become the best version of myself, to be the maximized version of myself, right? Because like I told you before, your most successful self is going to be your most disciplined self every single time. The time where you're being the most disciplined for yourself is you're going to see the differences in your life to be the best version of yourself. Because you're going to become that daily by doing the work. Even if you're journaling, like today I bought a journal, I bought the journal for the diet, I bought a shadow journal. I got a self-improvement program I purchased. Well, I'm saying these things to say that I'm investing in myself more, because I know that when I was like dating and stuff, I was wasting, money and time on people that, I ain't gonna say they didn't care about me like that, but like wasting my money and time on things that didn't give me a return on investment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing now, investing in myself. So I don't care how much a certain program costs if I know there's going to be something that helps me or something that pushes me in a more disciplined direction. If it pushes me in a more disciplined direction, I'm going to go for it. Or I'm going to do it, right? And that's my goal, like more discipline in the right direction. So that's what I want to do. And I want you all to try that as well, man. Try to be the most disciplined version of yourself, because you're going to actually see that you are going to be the best version of yourself in a short period of time by showing your maximized discipline. If you maximize your discipline, even for like I said, I know all of you all watching this probably got different semen retention days, man. Some people trying to do 180, some people trying to do 60, some people 90, some people 30. I get it. I understand that. Do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, discipline yourself more. You gotta do more. And I know, like I said, I'm wearing the Kobe shirt right now, man. You gotta do more. Mamba mentality, okay? So shout out to Big Beanie, my boy Big Beanie. Shout out to you, bro. I've been watching your videos and watching your journey. We like a week apart from each other. I think you on day 14, or I think you on day, man, I think you on day 20 something maybe, but I know that we kind of like a week apart from each other, bro. So keep going what you're doing. I commend you for what you're doing, because you're showing people the way as to how you can have a life with semen retention. Because you're right, a lot of the semen retention people that preach this thing don't really do the lifestyle part, like where they actually try to integrate in the world. They try to like lock in to a different level. So you got to keep your social life right, got to keep your friends, got to keep your family. You know what I'm saying? Don't alienate yourself on this journey. It's not like that. It's not supposed to be for that, but some people do that though. And I did that for a little bit too, where I just isolated myself, focused, disciplined, everything, because I felt the benefits of that. And just going out when I felt it was time to do that, but I wasn't doing it at a high frequency rate, right? So, so you all, shout out to you on that, bro. But other than that, man, day 25 today. Next video you will see is 30, of course. Like, comment, subscribe, man, and definitely let me know what your journeys is, man, as far as y'all semen retention journey or any discipline journey. If it is no alcohol, if it is whole 30-year diet, this channel is really to help push you to your disciplined self, and that's what Magic Coaching Agency is about. It's just helping the people get to the best version of themselves by being disciplined. That's really the thing of my YouTube channel that I want you all to understand, and I want you all to do for yourself, because once you do that, you're going to feel better. Like, I had a lot of people this year do Hard 75 with me and everything like that. So just know that I'm here to help you all and get you all to the best version of yourself. So make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll be see y'all, man. So see y'all next time, next video, man. But day 25 is about to be over. 5 days and I'll be day 30, bro. And then we off to the races after that. After the day 30, when they hit 33-1, man, we 60 days out from 90. And then we hit 90, then we gonna be 10 days from 100. So then we gonna be, another 50 days to 150. So compound interest on this thing, man. Yeah, compound interest for real. So I see y'all, man. Peace out.